Hawks back off. Cross check by Bedard. He's got a breakaway. Bedard scores! What a goal by Connor Bedard! His 4th point of the game, and it's 4-0 Hawks.
Chance to bring it out. Connor Bedard skates the puck in. Bedard with a shot. He scores! Connor Bedard, coast to coast, puts it in. 2nd of the night.
Kind of a knuckle puck there for Billy Husso to catch.
Rinzel with a shot. Pass saved by Husso. Fired up the right leg. Comes back in front. They score! The giveaway. It's Bedard.
Bedard looks like he's, oh my goodness, some quick hands right there. A little razzle-dazzle. Forehand, backhand, forehand. And thanks for coming. Husso's got no chance.
Turned over, Bedard, empty net. Hey, he scores! Mazzal blue line. Connor Bedard's 4th point, and he has a few words for the Ducks bench. Over to Bedard. Teravainen, a little flipper back to Levshunov. Good entry. He'll play it down to Bedard in the corner. Nice little move, cuts in front. They score! What a pass by Bedard! And Bertuzzi with a tap in on the power play. Hawks make it 1-0.
Bedard with a little cutback move. Are those hands quick or what?
Grizzly got just enough of the body and the stick. Now looking to break the other way. Look out. Here's 98. It is Bedard. Cuts in, shoots, and scores! Are you kidding me? Connor Bedard putting on a show in Las Vegas. The entertainment capital of the world, indeed.
Sharangovich pass. Good job by Rinzel to get it back, and he'll try and flip it through. Bedard trying to catch up to it. Wolf on the play, scores! Bedard able to pool cue it in as Wolf misplayed the puck, and Connor Bedard makes it 2-0 Hawks. Face off of the offensive zone for the Hawks. There's a shot there. Oh, he scores a hat-trick goal for Connor Bedard. And here come the Hats.
First career hat trick for Connor Bedard, and it was a beauty. Holy jumping, what a wrister this is.
Now Dobson will grab it. Dobson to Caulfield. Caulfield scores!
I think Vejmelko and a lot of the players are going, okay, who's he looking to pass it to? Who's he going to give it to? He wasn't giving it to anybody.
Hudson, Suzuki, Bolduc's in the slot. Caulfield zips it in front. Score! The big job! Caulfield! Power play goal!
How about the sneak attack by Cole Caulfield as he gets his 3rd power play goal of the season? Caulfield banks it right in, off Jari, into the back of the net.
Demidov over to Suzuki. Back to Demidov. Dobson cranks the shot, broke his stick. Caulfield in front, scores! Cole Caulfield, A+ hands.
What a brilliant play off the broken stick, but you're ready. And then Caulfield just steps in and just opens up Swayman. I mean, that may as well have been an empty net.
Hudson. Caulfield kicks it into gear. Cole Caulfield with an opening. Caulfield right in. Scores!
Dance and France turn the corner. I thought he was going to shoot it right there. A little toe drag, and the outweighs Tarasov as he beats him on the glove side. This is ice in your veins. Toe drag release. It's a beauty.
Sanderson off the boards. Claude Giroux has got it. Caulfield hustling back. Caulfield trying to get him away. Giroux's pass. He put it over to Stützle. He fan on it. 2-1 Canadians. Caulfield tees it up. Scores!
An awesome chance at one end for Montreal led to this chance for Ottawa at the other end. And when you're all in at one end, you're going to leave yourself a little bit naked at the other. And Montreal takes full advantage of it. Merilainen gets a piece of it, and this thing is going to squeeze through him and into the net. And Mr. Saturday Night finishes this one off for the Montreal Canadiens.
Points in 3 straight games with some assists on the game sheet for him. As he'll carry it in, flipped up, scores! Cole Caulfield on a great feed from Matheson. There's another assist, and there's another Saturday night goal for Cole Caulfield.
He comes flying in at the right time. He splits through the Bruins defense, and then all of a sudden he's a right-hand shot going to the net, and what a beautifully saucered puck, buried it into the top of the net.
Back for Suzuki. Pressure by this Canadiens power play. Caulfield with it. Caulfield scores! He's done it again! Hat trick for Cole Caulfield!
It's something.
And there's hats coming on the ice here in Boston.
You got to see the amount of space he's putting this puck in. It's next to nothing from down on the goal line. I mean, this is dirty. This is just plain old dirty.
Draisaitl steers to Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl. Bouchard. Smashes it and scores. And that's the first goal of the year for Evan Bouchard. Backing off as Bouchard in control. Goes for the stretch. Breakaway. Draisaitl scores. And the Oilers are right back in this game.
This is a beautiful pass, by the way, by Bouchard. He just kind of waits, and then boom, right onto the tape of Draisaitl. He makes short work of that breakaway.
McDavid on the ice. Absolutely. McDavid fell down to one knee, able to regain. He's got Draisaitl and Bouchard out with him. Draisaitl flashes around Donato. One-timer Bouchard. Sprawling save, rebound, score. Bouchard stayed with it, and Edmonton wins it 3-2 in overtime. McDavid. Bouchard. One-timer win, score. Edmonton climbs within 3-2.
And he just absolutely bombs this one from McDavid. Puts it right in place, just over the left pad, just under the glove.
Corral by Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it back a second time for Bouchard. Give it up for McDavid. Hard to the net. Tries a one-timer. Ripped and scored. Evan Bouchard extends. Edmonton's lead to 4-0. Dishes off to an on-rushing McDavid. And now Bouchard stepping into one. Wrist shot, score! Hat-trick! Evan Bouchard! The first by an Oiler defenseman in 20 years. He's got a man with him. He tried to swing it across to Chychrun. Bouchard was tripped. Penalty upcoming. McDavid a breakaway to win it. He does!
And then this knockdown by Bouchard, what a game for him. 5-point night, sets up McDavid in the breakaway again. Stick handle in a phone booth upstairs on the backhand side. What a finish.
Keeps it alive. Gallagher down low. Bolduc. Up top, Struble to Hudson. Hudson, nice move. Hudson working in. Hudson tries to center in front. Score! Doc doubles down. 3-3 tie.
Line goes to work again, 5-on-5, but Lane Hudson shake and bake. See you later, Gauthier. He draws one, puts it off the side of the net out to Doc. I'm going to give Hudson the benefit of the doubt that he probably passes off the side of the net on purpose. Little angle job, or off the stick of Vladar, and it goes right to Doc.
He'll delay. Caulfield waiting. Hudson, one-time bomb, score! Lane Hudson with the rocket.
Lane Hudson wanted that puck because he wanted to shoot it. Kind of inches his way forward right into that middle area, top of the circles, and right off the pass, he buries it.
Foligno. Over to the far wing, Davidson for Montreal. Rolls that one down, and Zach Bolduc cycles out of the corner into the middle. What a play! They tuck it to bed. Lane Hudson right on the doorstep, and the Canadiens tie it up. What a dazzling move by Lane Hudson. He's going to release right about there. Right through the middle of the ice. A little cut, a heck of a pass through the middle, and then just a razzle-dazzle, shake and bake.
Johnston trying to dig it free, but Hudson's got it onside. Hudson, it's got space, in, wrist shot, score! OT winner! Lane Hudson and Montreal beats Dallas on home ice. Can you believe this, kid? Lane Hudson and the Montreal Canadiens get 10 of a possible 14 points on the road.
Kapanen, head for Gallagher and out. Here comes Anderson over the line. Anderson to Hudson. Scores! What a goal! Lane Hudson under the bar and in.
Anderson flips it wide to Hudson, who was down at the other end in the corner to start with. All of that happens in a matter of seconds. Welcome to the Montreal Canadiens breakout. Off the face-off, and then off the post it in at the other end.
Good shift here from Colorado, but Olofsson's shot blocked right back to him. Then taken away, and the Stars have a breakaway. It's Wyatt Johnston, forehand, he scores! A beauty move by Wyatt Johnston. Dallas is back in front.
It settles down for Wyatt Johnston on the turn. Johnston hangs on to it, scores!
Wyatt Johnston shows off fancy backhands, walks all the way in and just pulls it back. And what a finish up and over the glove and tucks it in. Beautiful play.
Heiskanen to Robertson. Goes for Hintz, back for Robertson. Heiskanen. Johnston, he scores! Hat trick! Here they come!
He is a content creator on the Stars power play.
Slowly behind the net, edge of the trapezoid, surveying options, chooses Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Rantanen, quickly, Johnston, he scores! Wonderful movement yet again. And the Stars' red-hot power play stays that way to open the scoring. Lindell using the glass, does not clear Miller, and then he turns it over, and the Stars have a 2-on-1. Johnston and Rantanen. Johnston, Rantanen, he scores!
Dust it off, draw the defenseman, and then make a perfect backhand pass to Mikko Rantanen.
Worked up high, Lindell. Now on the left wing side, Johnston, he scores! What a shot! All of that zone time, all of that pressure, and Wyatt Johnston goes top corner. And Robertson, Rantanen once more. Shot off the bar, scored! Wyatt Johnston at the net front.
The kid's got great hand-eye coordination. It's his 15th power play goal of the year, and it loads this up again. They need it again tonight.
Do they ever? They win the draw. Robertson on the left wing, tipped in front, score!
What a deft touch by Wyatt Johnston. You can see Mikko Rantanen's like, wow, kid, what a pass.
All year, I don't think so.
Here's DeBrincat. Scores! Alex DeBrincat wins it 4-3 in overtime! Short side stop, top shelf.
Right up under the bar within an eighth of an inch. Banked it off the shoulder.
Raymond finds Larkin through the middle. On the wing for DeBrincat. DeBrincat cuts to the middle. Scores!
Dropped back by Sider. And then Larkin to an open side, breaking on his off wing. And they play the puck off the body. And a right-hand shot comes to the middle of the ice and goes back to the short side where the goaltender came from. Yep.
Dug free by McGroarty. Now it's Chinakhov to McGroarty. Off the shoulder of Gibson and all the way around the boards. And DeBrincat with a step. DeBrincat moves in, shoots, scores! The Cat picks the corner!
He takes a play that zips around the boards. McGroarty's shot deflects off Gibson's shoulder past Letang, and DeBrincat's going to run onto the puck. Head up. He takes a look, and he knows he wants to go up over the shoulder of Stuart Skinner.
Pop going to retrieve it, finding DeBrincat. Took the shot. He scores!
Oh my God!
Alex DeBrincat with his team-leading 24th goal. The chuck around for Stützle, joined by Sanderson. DeBrincat's got it now. Ahead for Copp. With DeBrincat. Into space. He fires. He scores! Alex DeBrincat! Red Wings win!
Holy mackerel. Left-hand shot, left-hand side, right-hand shot. And he buries it right into the top corner. Andrew Copp with a beautiful little layout pass right there. And look at that's where you score goals, that top corner like that. My goodness. Whoa!
As they go to Byfield, watch out. Smart play by Morgan Barron. Here comes Mark Scheifele. He'll bring it in. Scheifele all the way to the goal. They score! Mark Scheifele ties it at 2.
But Scheifele does a nice job sticking with this one. I believe it does go off of Anderson on route to get him behind Kemper.
Still half a minute to go in the power play. Iafallo just missed that pass from Scheifele, but now Iafallo pouncing on that puck. Back to Kyle Connor. Scheifele scores! There is career point number 813 for Mark Scheifele. Now the all-time points leader in Jets 2.0 history.
Scramble off the draw. Jets get it. Scheifele scores! Scheifele with a buzzer beater with 2 seconds left has put the Jets up front 3-2.
Reichler Evans, one of the former Regina Pats, and we mentioned in the first period, long pass, breakaway, Scheifele alone, scores! Well, that's about the last guy you want to leave alone at your own blue line. Mark Scheifele with a pinpoint shot, 2-1 Jets.
Boy, Dallas really reloads above their options, a lot like the Jets do when they're on their game, and they make you go through 5 guys in every single zone. That's what we just saw.
Interception. There's a chance, and Scheifele scores!
That's a great job from Scheifele just to have his stick in the right place. Knocks this down from Lundqvist, and then quickly that thing ends up behind his Smith and snaps the mesh.
Morrissey again, he'll step ahead. Morrissey fires it. He blistered that one wide. Blocker side that time. He'll poke it down. Scheifele steps to the goal. Scheifele roofs it and scores! How about that for a set of hands for Mark Scheifele?
Dislodged at the Stars. It's opening up here in the second. It's Harley for Robertson. Backhand, he scores! What a goal!
Sweet setup by Harley. Opens up the 10-2. Robo paid for this one with his face against the end boards, but fends off the check from Kapanen and sends it under the soffit. Couturier back into a pile, and Robertson gets knocked down. Stars territorially on the attack. Robertson turns, he scores! Oh, the man is on a mission! Juleson, the defenseman, ends up getting all caught up in the knot in behind. He's late to get, he goes one side. Robertson picks himself up, dusts himself off, gets out in front, curl and rip. He has such a sinister wrist shot. Johnston, that triangle setup so good for Dallas. On the right wing side, Rantanen. They go again, Robertson, hat trick! They come pouring down from the crowd here. That is some certified NHL content from the man they call Robo. Robertson swings it over near side for Lindell. In the corner, it's fought for, taken. Robertson, he scores! And it keeps on going! There's Robertson right after that, and he just turns and whistles it. Look at him, just wait on it. There's the support strip, zing. Taken by the Ducks, Mityukov, turned over, Hintz. He's got Robertson to the backhand, he scores! Jason Robertson putting on a show! They bite on it, 2 defenders do, and from that, he tucks it far down on the backhand. No shots on that power play for the Leafs. Fighting off is Jason Robertson, turns to it, shot, he scores! Oh my! Jason Robertson out-muscled Toronto, out-muscled McCabe, and opens the scoring. There's the abuse just inside the line. What a determined goal.
Bourque rink wide. Robertson blocked by Pastrnak. Robertson gets it back. Scores! What a snipe!
Off the wall, it comes over, and he roofs this. Swayman's down, and that is a perfectly placed shot upstairs.
Matthew Schaefer. Backdoor Duclair all alone. He made the pass. Palmieri's shot was stopped by Thompson. Still losing, they score! It's Schaefer! The first pick has his first goal. Schaefer has some room to skate. He'll hand off to Barzal. Return to Matthew Schaefer. Over the line for Palmieri. Schaefer went to the net. Palmieri goes across for Duclair. Didn't get a lot on it. Schaefer scores! Matthew Schaefer. A multi-point game, and it's 4-2 New York. As Palmieri's pass, Horvat loads it up. Couldn't shoot. Schaefer will score! Power play goal, Matthew Schaefer, and it took 10 seconds off the faceoff. Schaefer to the outside, watched by Schmidt. Now Barzal. Barzal cuts to the interior. Barzal still with it. Schaefer one-timer. He scores! It's Matthew Schaefer with the overtime winner!
And the shot perfectly labeled. How about the celebration from the kid and Matthew Schaefer?
Pajot for Drouin. Schaefer wants it, he gets it. Matthew Schaefer driving wide. Comes to the net!
Are you serious? This kid's incredible! Matthew
is an unbelievable goal. Hey, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Matt Barzal sneaks behind the net, threw it to the front. Connor will play it off the boards against Schaefer. He pokes it ahead. Kyle Connor working for this, and Schaefer denies an empty netter.
How about the foot race between those two men?
A couple of terrific speedy skaters in their own right. Now down for Ritchie, intended for Heineman. Barzal in tight quarters, getting open to Schaefer. He's got it. He'll fire and score! Schaefer drilled it from the point. The rookie has his 13th.
Here's Barzal with Schaefer. Barzal waits,